Jolene here with Home Stitchery Decor. Today I'm going to teach you how to create some color palettes on an easy tool called Canva. And then once you've created the color palettes, you're going to hide the hex codes and upload the pin to Pinterest without the hex codes and tell people they can get the hex codes by going to your website, thus driving traffic to your website. So it's free, it's pretty easy to do, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So here's one that doesn't have hex codes on it, and here's one that does have hex codes on it, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. So first of all, you're going to need an image, and I recommend that you either own the image or you have purchased the image. Make sure you do everything in compliance with copyright. And so you're first going to pull up www.canva.com/color-palette/generator. And once you're in here, you're going to upload your image. And I've already named the image that I'm going to use for this demo called Home Stitchery Decor Color Palette. And I was a photographer for years, so I do own a lot of images. This is one of my own. So you can see here on the bottom, I've just uploaded the image and it's created a color palette. And so the first color is soybean, lilac, tapestry, and amulet. And here are the numbers. The numbers down here are what's called hex codes. And if somebody wants to replicate this color scheme on their own products, then they'll need the hex codes to get the exact colors. So now we're going to go back to open up another Canva screen, and we're just going to go to Home, and we're going to create a new Pinterest pin. So once you've uploaded your Canva, just go into the search Canva pocket here and type Pinterest, and it's going to tell you how to create a Pinterest pin, because this is where we're going to put them. And I like to create a blank Pinterest pin. So once you've done your design, you can use the design over and over again, but for starters, I like to have a blank screen. So this is the blank screen. This is going to be the perfect size for Pinterest. And now we're going to upload some of the things that we need here. So the first thing I like to upload onto any project is my logo. So I just stick it up in a corner, and I'll get back to that in a minute. And now all of these pictures and the colors I want into frames. So I'm going to go to the Elements section of Canva, just click on it and scroll down a little bit, and it should have frames. Okay, so we're going to go see all the frames. The first frame I'm going to want is something to put that gorgeous picture in, and I know I'm going to want it off to the side. So I'm going to click on the frame for that. Just make it a bit smaller for a minute. And now I know I have 4 colors, so I want 4 frames that can go up here along the side. So I'm just going to click, there's one. And now I can just copy this element by right-clicking on it and hitting copy, and then click in the white space down below and hit Control V. And now I've got 2 of them, and do it again. And now I've got 3 of them, and Control V again, and now I've got 4 of them. We're going to resize them a little bit so they're not taking up the whole side of the space here. And I want them, you know, about the same size if possible. So just play around with this element part of it here a little bit. And the nice part I think I mentioned about this project is once you create this template, you can change the colors rather easily. You can change the pictures, etc. So you just have to create it once, and then off you go. Okay, and now I know I want this one a little bit bigger. Can even be that big. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to upload our image. So we're going to go over to the left-hand side and click Upload. I've already uploaded it in here. If you hadn't, you're going to go to Upload Media, go to your device, find your picture, and I know it was on the top here, so it's Home Stitchery Decor Color Palette. So there, I'll just upload it again so you can see this process. And as soon as it's done, this water thing will be at the top. Okay, and so now I know that I want this picture here in this element here, so I'm just going to click on it over here, hold the mouse down and drag it into that frame. Okay, there it is. Perfect. All right, so now we need to get our 4 colors going here. So click on the center of it and you can see that there's a color palette up here, and click on the color palette and then this text box is going to come up. If you haven't wrote down your colors, you can just toggle back to your color palette generator screen. And I'm going to start in reverse order. So I'm going to do Amulet first. So I'm just going to grab that. I wonder if we can just copy and paste it. Okay, here we go. We're going to copy that and paste it. So this is the color now that we want for this. Perfect. Now toggle back to your screen again and we're going to do tapestry. Just copy it. Go back to your design. Get your color box to show up. Hit paste. Select it. Do it again so it's all in the same color. There we go. Now we're going to do the third one. Lilac. Super easy program to work in. Looks to me like I've got the wrong color going on there. Copy and paste. Should be easy. Sometimes not so easy. Okay, there we go. Now we've got it. And the last one is soybean. Okay, so now we've got our color palette going. Now what I like to do is add something over the top of it that tells people they're going to go to my website to get the codes. So I use this Francesca M. Healy pattern. I'm going to pull that into the center. And I'm just going to type hex codes on website. I'm going to get rid of this top little piece here. It doesn't show up very well. Okay. So now what we're telling people is we've got these colors. If you want the codes, click on over to the Home Stitchery Decor website. Make it really visible here. A little bit bigger. There you go. Okay, so now we're going to just download this as a JPEG. We're going to click OK. And now that we've got it downloaded, we're going to go over to Pinterest. And we're going to upload it. That's funny. It's not here. Okay, I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, I just had to refresh the screen and then it showed up, but I didn't want you guys to have to wait while I was scrolling. So it's under my downloads. It's hex code on website, JPEG, and I'm just going to rename this JPEG to something that if somebody clicks on it, they can automatically get information that this is a color palette by Home Stitchery Decor. So I'm going to go home. Oops. The reason you should always name your pictures is anywhere they go out into the internet, you want them to be called you, so that people can find them. Everything you put out on the internet is pretty much permanent, so you want everything to go back to your website. Okay, so I've got my Home Stitchery Decor color palette, and I can name this color palette. So what I want you guys to do here on this is type your descriptions in, type your alt text in, put your destination website. All of those fun things, and then you're going to publish your pin. And now go back over here to Canva, and you're going to add a little body of text. And I know that I'm going to have this in a certain font. It's a font that I use all the time for this. So I know it's Rosario. And I even know the size I'm going to have it is 24.0. And now I'm going to put my hex codes in here. So go back to your screen, grab your amulet hex code, copy it. And paste it into the image here. Just make it look pretty. Add another little body of text. And we're going to go with Rosario. We're going to go 24. And we're going to call this amulet. So we're just toggling back and forth between the screens. Oh, it doesn't want to edit. Hang on. Okay, so you're going to do that. Just copy this number screen, pull it down to the next one, do it again down here. Again down here. Might need to move this one a little bit, which is fine. Oh, actually, we can take this off because we're not even going to use this on the next one. So an easy way I find to take things off my screen in Canva is just to click on it. If you can, highlight it and pull it off to the side and it will just disappear. Now we're going to copy our text box here and we're going to put it down so it's actually just the same for each picture. For each color, and then we'll go back and edit the codes and everything on them afterwards. So you only have to do this template once and then you can reuse it, which is super handy. Okay, so let's get the brown color, name it soya bean. So we're going to go back here and type soya bean. I don't know why it's doing that. It doesn't want to let me copy. And now we're going to get our hex code for it. Oh my goodness. There we go. Got it. And just paste the new color there. And this one I believe was lilac. Yep. And get our code here. And this one is Tapestry. Gosh, that's a pretty pink color. So click on that until it highlights itself. Okay, so now we've got our colors and our names of the colors. So we're going to download this as a JPEG file. You can also download it as a PDF file. Okay, so now what you're going to do is go over to your website and you're going to upload that image onto your website. So when I go to my website and I open it up on my main menu up at the top, it is going to tell me basically what I've got for a menu. Is it going to let me? Okay, so here we go. It's going to be under free resources. So just add a page to your website and upload your color palettes under your free resources. And now you can drive traffic to your website easy peasy with color palettes. Hope this helps everybody out. And if you're liking what I'm doing, please hit subscribe and we'll chat to you all soon.